What is good, chat? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to get the Devine Punishment. Here's the issue. I had over 30 hours of footage of the first Descendant that I recorded, but there's issues with the audio, so all that has gone to waste. So that's awesome. Anyway, so when you first spawn in, you're going to want to come out of this giant tube, and you're going to come down this way. There should be stairs. You don't have to go down the stairs, but this is just the way to go. So just follow where I go, and you should be able to open the map. You're going to want to go to this building to the left. You're going to go to the Anais. When you get to Anais, you're going to want to talk to her, and you're going to request research. Then you're going to go over to the weapon option, and you're going to find the Devine Punishment. See, I already have some of the options, so I know what to do. The first thing here, 143 super fluid. You need the extractor, 125 of those. You need the biogel, 15 of those, and you need the polymer blueprint. So how you get the super fluid is right here. You can find them in either resource boxes or normal munition boxes. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here, this thing is called a resource box. Destroy it, it gives you a few items. You walk over it, it gives you stuff on the right. So with those, you can get multiple items that you would need. In this case, what you need to get the Devine Punishment. Damn, she's bad. Not gonna lie, I'm a little more bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, holy bro, you cannot tell me, bro. Oh my god, like, ah! Go back and talk to Anais and go back to the Devine Punishment weapon. You see here, we got super fluid. Now you need the extractor. How you get the extractor is by going to the desert and also getting munition boxes and resource boxes. You know, I kind of showed you how to find them. You basically, all you need to do is kill people or get the resource boxes, and you just get those materials. This thing right here, you get this from the strategic outpost. To get these, you need to go to Vespers and then Lumberyard Volga Strategic Outpost, which is right here. It shows you can click on the quest, and it shows you where to get the stuff. You can also scroll down, you can see it tells you the stuff you get. It doesn't say it when you're reading the description of the outpost, but when you kill people, it drops it, and when you finish the boss, it drops it. Now for the polymer blueprint, and get the material patterns, right? Which for number 11, you get by going here. See right here, it says to defeat the stunning beauty, right? But before you defeat the stunning beauty, you need to go here, and you need to get the anamorphous material, which you do by doing that mission. When you have the material, when you defeat the boss, you are actually able to use that material to shape it in, and it's basically like gambling. Alright, now on to the synthetic fiber. What you're going to need for this is you're going to need these materials, you're going to need nanopolymers, encrypted neutral circuits, and the Devine Punishment synthetic fiber blueprint. The way you get these is resource boxes, munitions, and killing people in Vespers. The way you get the nanopolymers is you need to go to the desert. You can get them from resource boxes, munitions boxes, and just killing enemies. How you get the encrypted neutral circuit is you have to go to Echo Swamp and you do missions. Most missions in here give it to you. Also, people drop them. See, all these right here, these are all missions you can do to get it, but also killing some people. Sometimes bosses, like mini bosses at the area, will also give it to you. Now, how you get this fiber blueprint is you need to get material pattern 10 and then also defeat the stunning beauty. So where you get material pattern 10 is right here. It shows you right here, this is where you need to go to get material pattern 10. See, it shows you right at the bottom, and then you go and defeat the stunning beauty, and then boom, you gamble and you get it. The way you do it is you would basically go to weapon material, and when you have all the items, you can request research for individual materials for the weapon. Okay, now for the Devine Punishment nanotube, what you're going to need. You're going to need plasma. The way you can get these is resource boxes, ammunitions, and Vespers or killing enemies. How you get the compound coating material is you go to resource boxes and munitions in Echo Swamp or killing people in Echo Swamp. The way you get the divided plasma batteries is by missions in the desert. You can click on these and it shows you where you need to go for the missions. and you get them along the way. Also, most missions you can see what kind of material patterns or anamorphous materials you can get. Also, to get the nanotube blueprint, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get material pattern 22, which you need to go to Echo Swamp and then go to the Seed Vault. This is a little bit of a hassle to do. Trust me, I know I had to do this a few times just to gamble to get it, but if you scroll all the way down, once you defeat it, you get material pattern 22, which you need, and then you go back to the boss battles and you defeat Dead Bride. See, I've explained how to get the polymer, the fiber, and the nanotube so far. Now on to the punishment blueprint. Detailed, like it's not hard to do, but it also is hard to do. Let me explain. What you're going to need to do is you need to go to Vespers in the Void Fusion Reactor Law Supply. Click on that and you need to go to the outpost right here. You can TP here and you need to defeat this outpost. The thing with this outpost is once you defeat it, it comes back and you can do it again, but it's like 5-minute intervals. So you have to wait 5 minutes in between each time. But you can see right here, you get material pattern 14. The issue is you only have a 5% to 20% chance of actually getting this. That's why it's kind of difficult to do. I spent hours and I've gotten like, I don't know, 8 of these so far out of like 6 hours of grinding. And I still haven't gotten the blueprint yet. But let me explain to you what to do. Once you get the pattern, you're going to need to get void fragments, which you can do by going to these things. If you have a fire character, go to that one. You know, ice character, go to that one. But what you're going to need is you're going to need 12 polymer void shards. So what I like to do is I like to take Vanessa and I like to go here and do this twice to get 12 polymer void shards. And then what I do, this might not be helpful to newer players, but then again, you can't really get this weapon until like, I don't know, a third of the way into the game, maybe not, maybe like halfway into the game. But what you're going to need to go is you need to go to the desert, and then there is a electric void fragment here in the wastelands. You can scroll down and you see you get 6 organic void shards. You need to do this once and you get like 6 of them. You only need 3 of them to do the thing you need to do. So remember, 12 polymer shards and 3 organic shards. You can get organic shards from other places in the map, it's just that one gives you the most. Once you have 12 polymer void shards and 3 organic void shards, go over to Vespers and you want to travel up here to this thing right here, the Void Fusion Reactor Vespers Lost Supply Depot. You can see right here, it doesn't tell you what you get, but there is basically a boss battle. Once you have the void fragments, you activate it, the boss spawns, you kill the boss, and there's like a giant ball that spawns, and you enter it. And it's like how whatever happens when you defeat bosses like the Stunning Beauty and Dead Bride and stuff like that. It drops a little ball, you enter it, and you gamble with the material pattern that you have, and you can get the blueprint or the code. The way you activate these things is by using your special abilities. I'm just going to use my icicle. Boom, see, it starts. What's going to happen is there's going to be monsters that spawn around you, and you basically need to kill the monsters. It says at the top how many you need to kill, but you need to kill those monsters, and then you just keep doing that until the thing ends. See, boom, there you go, and you completed it. It will respawn, but you can see on the left it tells you what you got. You got 6 polymer shards. Let's see how many I have. Open your inventory, go to consumables, and then go to miscellaneous. See, I have 9, and I have 3 organic void shards and 9 polymer void shards. I need to do this one more time. Just go this way, and you just keep running until you get over there. Or you know you can turn into Spider-Man. Either one. So, they had an update the other day, and this thing right here, whenever you defeated the mini-boss, everyone used to be able to access the little ball drops. But with the new update, what I think I've realized that if you do not activate it, you don't get to access the ball. So the person that activates the boss fight only gets to access the ball, which I don't understand why. It could be a new bug with the new update. But if it's intentional, I don't quite understand why. It just makes it a lot harder for everyone else, especially when you're playing with like your friends and teammates. Yo, shout out to Zachary, dog. You just saved my life, bro. Round of applause. See, this is the ball you get from defeating the actual huge bosses and mini bosses, at least for these. You enter it, and you can see since you have the material, number 14, you got from the outpost, you can use it here. You see, you can see all the chances of things you can get right here. This is what I'm going for. We're gonna hope I get it. Please, 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 please. Okay, that's like the 5th one. I don't really need that. But see, now you can't go back into it. And I have another pattern, but I have to go back and get the void shards. But that is basically how you would get the code, and then you would have the code. You wouldn't even need to request research. You just have the code, and then you can go and research the gun, and you have the gun. But anyway, that has been the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you want more First Descendant tutorials, anything about the game. Anyway, that's it for the video today, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.